Okay, just give me one moment. Just share with the Villel. Um, and you are all set to go forward, Nick.
Hi everyone, we're here with the Interstellar tribe. I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions, starting with top of my screen, Anthony. Anthony, this challenge has been known as one of the hardest challenges in distortion history. Why do you think your tribe flopped so hard at it?
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, you guys did say in the main chat that we did really well for getting 5, so I wouldn't say that's necessarily a flop. But I don't know, it's a really hard challenge. I don't think any one of us have ever done it before. So like it was something new to me. I was like, I don't know how to do this, trying to add things together. So I think partly the other tribe just got lucky, but also like they do have someone that has played this before. I know it was different names and everything, but like that could definitely possibly have played a factor into it. But we tried our best. We did a bunch of different things. So like we did what we could.
Okay, so Caleb, with this being the first challenge and with you guys just meeting each other, what goes into a vote like this? Is it communication with your tribe mates? Is it performance challenge? What do you think is going to be the basis of tonight's vote?
I think that it's actually both. Like what you want from somebody like right off the gate is like somebody who will talk to you. So that's important. The person has to respond to your messages and they have to like show up to group events and like, respond when you text them. And so it's nice when you have a group of people that do play, but when people, don't, it's kind of hard to game with somebody who won't respond to you. But I don't know. We'll see.
Nick, you're muted.
Nick, you're muted.
That's so awkward. Thank you, Tim. Speaking of Tim, Tim, with this being round one, most of us have played these games before, and we all know that idols or advantages could be at play. Do you think that this could be a problem here? If so, why? If not, why not?
Don't think so. For me, there was one name mentioned, and I don't know if this person even knows what the idol system is, but you never know. That's all I gotta say.
Word. Give me one moment. I need to check something.
Please stay tuned.
JK, I'm back. Christy, what is camp looking like with your tribe, the dynamics? Like, how are you guys getting along? Are you guys not getting along? What is that? Explain to me what the vibe is. Is the vibe strong? Is the vibe happy? Is the vibe stressed?
I think it's a few different things. I think overall it's mostly happy, which is kind of interesting because we're at tribal. But I think I don't know, like just from the conversations that I've had with people, it seems like everybody is like excited to be here and excited to play and wants to play with people that want to play. There was a lot of really nice communication and collaboration for the challenge, which was really lovely to see, and it makes me optimistic for the future of the tribe. It's just that this is just like y'all kept saying, like this is was just a really tough challenge, and unfortunately we just came up short. But like we all had like the right ideas. It was just the execution wasn't exactly on point. So I think with that being said, like I'm very optimistic with where things are going to go from here.
Speaking of execution and how things just went on point for this tribe, Cody, how are you guys as a group going to avoid being in this position again in the next round?
So I just think that everyone's kind of chimed in on it, the communication. You can't really have a very tight bond with the tribe if you have someone who's not here communicating, so that we can all share ideas and figure out what do we do and which way should we go and which one works best, which is something that we did work on during the challenge. And so we have that. So I think that for me, how I'm planning to vote is basically someone who isn't helping out with that. And I think Caleb brought it up, whether it's communication and people who are helping out with the challenge. So.
Absolutely, Mikey.
Megan hasn't gotten a question, so this can be for Megan or whoever wants to answer. The way some of you have been talking, it sounds like maybe you have already made up your mind. Does that seem like the vibe going into this vote?
Yeah, I mean, they're not even here. I mean, Megan, you can answer that question, but they're not here, so.
The answer is yes, our minds are made up. The second part to that is I would really hope that by the time we actually have tribal council, we have made up our mind. Even if it had been a harder decision, I would really hope that usually we will come here knowing what the fuck's happening. Because if I don't know what's happening by the time we're here, then I'm probably going home. So just in general, yes.
Which is super valid. But in this season, we do have a twist. And that twist is that no vote reveal is going to be revealed. The only thing you guys will know is that somebody is going home, and you will know the name of that person by the end of the night. So Joppy, does that concern you at all moving forward, that you won't get to know who voted for who, or like how many people voted one way or another way?
Yeah, no, that's definitely scary. Not knowing who voted for who, and you can just vote in anywhere. But yeah, that's definitely scary. But I think tonight it will be an easy vote, like quote unquote. You never get an easy vote, but tonight I think will be, we need to keep the tabs down.
Awesome. And I will move it on over to Seb. Oh, I forgot the last question, of course. First, if you think you're going home tonight, please raise your hand. Okay, I see one person. Okay. And secondly, if this round was based on a planet in our solar system, what planet would it be?
Just like
Pluto.
around in general.
Pluto.
Probably Pluto.
I was
yeah.
gonna say Pluto because it no longer exists
Yeah,
as a
not a
planet.
planet anymore.
Yep, that's fair.
And with
Honestly,
that,
yeah.
Uranus.
and with that, I'm bringing it over to Seb.
So I will let you know that planet question will be asked at every tribal. Grace has one question every season that she asks, and this was the question she chose. So, if you guys are back here next round, just know.
We won't be back.
But with that, before I ask you guys to confirm any votes, I just want to explain this real quick. So the way that advantages work this season is that you will pre-play them when you confirm or don't or change your vote. So you would put in your little vote thing, you would say, I would vote for Nick. And then you would put, and I'm also going to play my idol, my blah, blah, blah. And then that will be put into effect. We will announce that an advantage has been played. We won't specify what the advantage is. We won't specify if it's an idol. We will just say an advantage has been played. And then we will read the one person that has been eliminated. Any questions? Awesome. If that's the case, you guys are free to go and change your vote, confirm your vote, or vote in general if you have it. We're live on YouTube, so you guys can do all your shout outs if you want. And I'll be gone. Have fun.
Shout out to one of my prod guests, Zoe. She is leaving for her honeymoon to Greece today.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I love her. Well, she's fine.
Love Zoe.
Shout out to my project guest Haley. Shout out to my new apartment that you guys are seeing. This is like the second time I've seen my new apartment. It's empty. Shout out to that.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so I have the results. I can confirm there were no advantages played this round. And I'll read the vote. The first person voted out of Distortion Survivor Andromeda is Rock. Rock is not here, but if Rock has any final words, he will send them in his prod chat, and we can send them to your tribe chat. But since he is not here, congratulations, you guys, on making it past the first round. And we are going to be sending out a document within the next half an hour detailing what your next challenge will be. We will let you know it is a live challenge. But only 5 people will have to participate. So once we send the document out with more details, you guys could choose your 5 representatives. But in the meantime, congratulations on making it one round further, and I hope y'all have a great night.